Shaq dropped a diss record.
Oh shit, it's this season.
Shaq dropped a diss record to Shannon. Let me see if I have it. I've never heard it, so we're gonna hear this for the first time.
I love live reaction. I haven't heard it either.
Okay, no, not that.
Oh man, yo, Big Jersey. Watch all y'all. Watch y'all fucking mouths first too, just in case.
I hope Shannon raps back.
Okay, Shaq. Hey, Shaq. Okay, Skip.
Yo, Ish.
Oh, man.
You're not allowed to do that.
I fuck with Shay, man. I like it.
You're not.
I don't want no smoke.
Don't.
Well, while he look for it, you want to give him a back.
Shaq hates every big man. If you haven't noticed, he does. He doesn't like the big man, rightfully so, because that's his position. He is, in his mind, he is the apex predator. No matter what no one says, we don't care. He don't care what you say. He don't care. He has to go on the championships and all that. We lace him up, and we had to, in our prime, had to play against each other in our prime. He thinks he's the apex predator. Those awards hurt.
Think that I would win, but I won.
You think you can say something about the team?
All right, dog. I don't know what's going on here. That's why I don't play shit on air for the first time.
Nah, he's about to come in.
Yeah, you heard his voice.
He was about to come in.
That was a little hook he has, man. It was something.
One.
I'm the best in the world, number.
Oh no, Shannon
Here we go.
Sharpe, man, you're way beneath me. Your whole demeanor is faker than new rapper beefy. You're soft. Before you get fly, you rather tweet me. I was in 3 different cars when you was in 3 feet. All I see is dollar signs. They come in 3D. Make it hot. Ain't no way around my degree. You are not in my spot. You are like a peewee. Shula got him calling me Rocky the way I read. I get to the greenback. I don't mean a lawnmower. Jet flying, bar driving, Best Buy and Don pouring up.
Let's go, Jersey. Yo, you cut him off mid verse.
Yo, what you doing?
Don't cut his wisdom like that.
No, that was the end of the clip.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
That was the end of the clip.
Just a little preview, let you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's going on here? Shaquille O'Neal told the Joker on Inside the NBA or Inside NBA on TNT, whatever it is, congratulations for your MVP, but I do feel like SGA should have won it. He said, you know, you're my man, so I keep it real with you. We keep it real with each other. I love you. I love your brothers. I love what you're doing, but I feel like SGA should have won the MVP. And then Shannon went on one of his platforms and replied, I mean, should I play it? All he said was, I'm going to play it because he did say it. He said Shaq was never top 10 in nothing.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
Where?
What nothing mean?
Shaq, about the comment.
Oh, no. Let me find it. Y'all
Never top 10 in what?
No,
Yeah, word. Shaq was top 10.
Shaq told Shannon he was never top 10 in
No,
nothing too.
and Shannon told him that he's not top 10. Let me find the clip.
All right.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I ask what might be a stupid question? SGA, help me.
Shay.
Shay.
Yeah. Shay Gilchrist Alexander, young kid
Thank you.
plays for the Oklahoma.
I've never professed that I was as great as Shaq. But what I
He
will
responds.
Oh, he's responding.
say, way I slept. Shaq,
Here we go.
if you took what I said as a slice,
Oh, no. Still
Nope,
a
that's
response.
response.
Nope. God damn it.
So SGA
I
is
see another guy, Shaq's side, with his athleticism, that was as dominant as him. Shaq should have 5 MVP. He sees a guy like Nikola Jokic that's not as dominant as him and gets 3 and 4 years. But see, when you historically great, they talk about you as great basketball player, the GOAT, and Shaq is never brought up. And I think a part of him is envious of that.
When we talk about the greatest basketball players of all time as far as the GOAT conversation, Shaq's name is never brought up in that?
Yeah. It's hard for me to put somebody in the GOAT conversation with 1 MVP. Regular season. It's hard, Gil. So we're going to take somebody with 1 regular season MVP and put him in front of people that got 3, that got 4, that got 5. If Shaq would have had, if he'd had my work ethic, he'd have had 40,000 points.
Damn.
That's what he said. Shaq replied.
Shaq ain't like that shit.
He says, you took me sticking up for SGA asking jealousy of Joker. Shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicks. So here's some clickbait for you. If you ain't ranked in the top 10 in your profession, then don't speak on me. Don't forget I know what you did to get where you at. Me jealous sounds like you're jealous. I know you're trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people. And in case you forgot, 4 rings, 3 finals MVPs, top 50 and top 75. Google me. And to be quite frank, all this new success you got, you're still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but according to you, I work less than you, but I'm worth more than you. Make it make sense. I love you too. If you need any help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I'm too old for this shit. Love always, the most dominant big man ever who never took it serious. Remember, I don't know you, and in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you. G14 classification, I have it. You don't. Not in my profession. And your GOAT debate, never wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be who you should greet me as, the most dominant ever. Hashtag Apex Predator.
Bars.
What do y'all think about what Shannon had to say about Shaq's place all time?
He right.
Shannon.
He's right. Unfortunately. I mean, Phil Jackson reiterated that in his book. That basically if Shaq's work ethic was anywhere in the same realm as Kobe Bryant, they would have had the best team to ever play basketball. But he didn't work as hard because he's just physically dominant. So sometimes you got it.
I ain't got to.
You kind of take it for granted. Whereas the dudes that don't have it, they might be busting their ass to work hard.
If I got 4 rings, I don't really care about how many MVPs somebody got.
And that's what Shannon's saying. Shannon is saying though, if he now he got 4,
he would have more.
He would have 10. You get what I'm saying? He would have 10.
Just that matter.
So that's the thing.
I feel like big men always kind of get the short end of the stick in the league in terms of MVP type of conversations. Who's the greatest of all times conversations?
My thing is,
The first people we always go to is guards and forwards.
Back then,
No, best in the league maybe back then, but not GOAT conversations typically. Like Will and Kareem should be in more GOAT conversations than they are.
Do you think that that's just because of
They
where we are in time?
They were for a long
used to
time.
be
They were for a long time.
If you ask Joe's dad, Joe's dad's going to put Wilt,
For sure.
Bill Russell, and Kareem up there all the time. I
For
think
sure.
the game has transcended the big dominant centers into guards and fancy and threes and shit like that.
Yeah.
But in Shaq's era, he could have definitely won.
and I think that
MVPs.
GOAT conversation ain't start till Mike for a lot of folks. So now that's where it starts at for a lot of folks. So they're going to say Mike and everything going forward. They're going to, which was more guard friendly league.
Yeah.
The big man wasn't really that person. Now the big man is, but to your point, and again, I only go by from when I started watching ball. The 01 Lakers is the greatest basketball team ever to me. That's the greatest basketball team I've ever seen play ball. The 2001 Lakers. So, yeah, he might have worked harder. He could have achieved more, but I think Shaq says, I'm glad with my achievements. I didn't want to be the GOAT. I am, and he is the most dominant big man ever. It's not close.
Well,
I think Shaq would have had it. We can't prove it. So.
I think he it was just objective. I think it was objective. I think he gave his opinion
for sure.
And nowadays, if you give your opinion, sometimes you're gonna get step out on the ledge. You're gonna get the backlash for it. I don't think he was trying to be personal. I don't think he was trying to attack him.
What do you think about Shaq saying, "I know what you did to get where you are"?
I believe that personally.
I don't know what he's referring to.
I think what I think he's referring to is a lot of the culture didn't come around to Shannon until he put the do-rag on and had the black and mild hanging out his mouth and the Henny and all of that started. Some people might call it cooning it up a little bit, but that's where a lot of the culture started to attach to Shannon. So if he's saying, I know what you did to get where you are,
That sounds a lot more insidious.
Yeah, that sounds
like I got you.
And I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just, that's when the Shannon that I saw, that's when the talk started.
You don't agree with what?
That might be ice. I think that I think when Shannon and Skip really found their groove, I think that show was on fire. I don't necessarily think that the Uncle Shay Shay, because that's what he started naming himself. He had the do-rag talking about that yak and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're arguing and their back and forth banter is what set that show off. I don't think that him with the cigar and all of that, like good old James, like he used to be doing all of that stuff. So people started to get into that more than him doing the coonery. I don't think
The
that's
only thing for me that lends
sparked
that
the
gives
show.
some credence to what Ice is saying for me is that he hasn't done it since.
Good point. That's a good point.
Shannon responded to Shaq.
Yes.
Can you play that?
He did. Let's see.
Ocho, everyone's family. Okay. Shaq, about the comments that I said last night. Shaq said, you took me sticking up for Shay as jealousy of Joker shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicked. That's not what I did. But anyway, so here's the clickbait for you.
I just read that.
If I ain't
Come on, let's go.
in the top in your profession, the top 75, and to be quite frank, all the success you got still under me. You don't.
Oh, he don't read the fastest. Okay.
Shaq in the chat.
No, he on IG. I've never professed. I've never professed that I was as great as Shaq. But what I will say,
Yes, sir.
I got what I got because I worked my ass off. Now, Shaq has been the one that said that he didn't work as hard, he didn't train as hard, he didn't eat as well as he should have.
Right.
Shaq is the one that anytime someone wins an MVP, he talks about how he should have been the MVP over Steve Nash. Now, you guys have heard me speak glowingly. I say Travis Kelce's better tight end than I was. So was Gronk. So was my guy, what's his name? For the Chargers. Antonio Gates, Gonzo, Big Winslow. I'm cool. I got no problem. You know why I got no problem, Ocho, with giving people credit?
Right.
Because I got everything out of my God-given ability. God gave me the ability to do what I could do. But he gave me discipline, he gave me dedication, the way I trained, the way I ate, the way I slept. So this was all I could get.
Right.
Now, I would have felt some type of way if I'd have got these numbers and I half-assed it. But I never half-assed it. Kobe said Shaq should have won, and they should have won.
Right.
But my thing is that you can't, and it said greatest characters. It's Shaq, I'm the greatest character. No, am I a top 100 player? No. Am I the equivalent as a football player as Shaq was as a basketball player? No. But what I did do is that I maximized that. And my question, if Shaq because it's rough on the back. My question is, do you believe that you gave everything you possibly could in basketball? Did you train the way you should have? Did you?
Right, he making the same point, but
Yeah, but if I'm satisfied with what I got, which is what Shaq said.
Sounds like they both are.
Yeah. So how are you to now say, well, you should have did more or you could have done more to get this? That's not for you to say. I'm satisfied. I'm happy with where I got in life. It's not like Shaq is walking around with a bunch of regrets. Saying like, damn, had I done this, I could have got that. No, I got 3 finals MVP.
I do say
I got rings.
I do also think that journalistically, responding to someone's opinion as just hate is kind of simple and juvenile. You know what I mean? If any time someone has something negative to say about something or a different opinion on something that happened and you automatically just go to hate, that is like a very simplistic mindset.
New Joe Budden.